Nope, back on Hogwarts Legacy. I was in the middle of a side quest. But, it looks interesting. It's a cave, so I was like, man, we'll just save for a video. Frostrum, or forest.
Just my luck. A troll. Incendio. Confringo.
Do this. Level 20? I don't know why.
Confringo. Incendio.
Did I get hit? I don't know.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio.
Not throwing no rocks. It's pretty easy.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo.
Change the difficulty. This I get more of a challenge. Worked it.
Confringo. Protego. Depulsor. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Accio.
I'm trying to keep the combo going.
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Alright.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Let's get what we can.
Revelio.
That ain't the way. It's over here, right? This looks like we're leaving, but I doubt it. Alright, yeah, let's start. That too.
Revelio.
So I think maybe they're. Maybe. How'd I go one? One more, we're out of here.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
There's a little people fight over here. Let's get out of here. It was a very fun fight, even though I'm about to die. I need more health potions. I just had a lot.
Travel broadens the mind.
Should put any brute in
Back down to 2. I should have used my plants. I got a mission to use all my plants. Should gonna pay me too. That's what she said.
Saccharissa, I found the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Yeah.
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my
Well, this
potion
better
to
be like
save our poor
1,000.
pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Guess we could do a story mission now. It's been a forever since I did a story. Actually, we still have. There's. Still have this to do. I'll probably do a story mission in this video too. Love playing Hogwarts. Am I going the right way? Basically getting this silk clutch. Let's do this.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
That's the dude that's blind.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
I'm down, let's do it.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
Golly, Sebastian, relax.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
No.
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium.
Is this a
Watch
mission?
for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Oh.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Oh, look at all this loot on
Revelio.
this. Alright, let's do the story mission. This game probably didn't think I had a whatchamacallit. A waypoint all the way over there. Get off this. Let's go.
Faster!
Relax. I think it's so nice. It's a DLC apparently. I got it for free. They dropped it. Update or something. Still don't know how to get all of it. I think you just gotta aim at it.
Slow down now. There we go.
The hell is this? Is this about the Griffin?
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight?
I can try.
Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
That's just
Whatever
like,
gave her that idea?
This way.
what are we walking for? This goes.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Why?
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Body.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
That guy. Thought I was scared of you.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I think I do with students.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too.
Get out.
Incendio!
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
What am I drinking?
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Is there a boss fight? Hopefully.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I like the more discreet approach.
Incendio! What have you done?
Expelliarmus Levioso!
Noise release weed. Miserable weed. No.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
I was literally just about to fly over it, if they allowed me to.
Reparo. Reparo.
Oh, does that magic thing?
Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
You can't fight all these people.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. but be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Potato!
Confringo!
So incendiary!
Expelliarmus! Defender! Accio!
Oh, it's a barrier.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want.
Potato! Confringo! Incendio!
They want to buy up. You will fall!
Depulso! Confringo! Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her out, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. I can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alright, I can't move. Stop doing that to me.
Aloha Mora.
Oh, I forgot to I was looking for the vibration person. This looks like pretty high.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Yes. A more hushed approach is like...
Careful! Rangrock will want his dragon intact! I won't rest.
What have you done?
Would you not just put it down?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
You win.
One less human to...
Shall we finish what we started?
Incendio!
You don't.
Back to those dirty.
Like to talk to dragons, do you?
Confringo!
I won't go down as easy.
Have someone with nerve in
Accio! Expelliarmus! Defender!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio! This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oh, they did show. That's pretty badass.
Incendio! This way!
Look at this fly.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I'm thinking it's gonna be like cutscenes.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
You know, Eddie.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're
That's in
right.
the video.
If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Peace.
Be careful, won't you?
And
I shall see you back at the castle.
goodbye.